guys, it's Osmond here, another video. So today I'll be making a Beyonce look. It was highly requested by many of my subscribers, and yeah, I guess it was all because I made a Nicki Minaj look, and since they're really good best friends, I guess I've been making one, and I was like, why not? So yeah, so this is the look I'll be going for. It's the Met Gala, whatever you want to say, 2015, and her dress is just beautiful. I know it's like see-through a lot, but it's like gorgeous, you know, like I'm talking about super gorgeous. So yeah, I'm gonna start off with an avatar because I don't like this. I already have, oh my god, you know what I'm missing? I'm missing body light because there it is. Okay, so I need this. If you guys don't know what a body light is what makes your avatar look like has a great complexion. That's what makes it really like light and pretty. So I'm just gonna choose whatever pose because you know doesn't matter. I'm just gonna go with CST dot rebel dot. Okay, so I'm gonna look for a head now. Not really sure if it's gonna be hard to find because like for the Nicki Minaj look, it wasn't that bad. But for Beyonce, have no idea. I know for sure none of these look like Beyonce. Like that doesn't even look like Beyonce. So, ooh, this one looks like. Oh yeah, I saved this before. Yeah, I remember. Okay, I think we can work with this. um, so Beyonce has light brown eyes. I already memorized that part. Light brown eyes. So let me tell you guys a story while I do all this. So I've had a rough week. Like honestly, my week was just terrible. I'm so glad that today was last day of school before Thanksgiving break. I'm off for a whole week, and a half, I guess, a week and a half, kind of. So yeah, I'm so happy. It's literally cause I'm so tired of this week. It's just everything has been bugging me. I'm so annoyed of everything right now. That's why I haven't been coming on too, because I'm just like, I don't have enough time to do that. I honestly don't. Those eyes are cute, I guess. Well, let me put my lashes on. Let me tell you guys what really made me pissed off this week. Okay, so I went to get my eyebrows waxed because I have this thing with eyebrows. Like, I always go on YouTube and I look up eyebrow tutorial, stuff like that. And it's honestly the cutest. Like they have really pretty hairstyles. I mean, not hairstyles, I'm sorry, I got really distracted. A really pretty eyebrows, and I wanted my eyebrows to look like that too. Like I want them to be like on fleek and everything, you know? Like mine was so ugly. So I asked my mom, "Can I get eyebrows?" It took her forever to say yes to get my eyebrows waxed. So she took me after we her my grandma and I went to eat Chinese food at a Chinese restaurant that we always go to like every now and then. And it was like, let me keep in mind that it was almost 8 o'clock at night, and and we just went there like quickly because like I wanted to get my eyebrows done like right on the spot. And so it's a nail salon that we went to. I'm not gonna say what the nail salon is called because only because I don't want like so much backlash and hate on them because I know like it was a mistake, and also because like it's really near where I live, so I don't really want to give out that either because it's personal. But yeah, let me continue. So this is starting to look like Beyonce kind of. Never mind, just not. Okay, so hairstyles. I think Java has some pretty good Beyonce hairs. But anyways, continuing. So we walked in there. My mom and I walked in the nail shop to get my eyebrows waxed. And as soon as we walked in there, they were all like, "Hi, hi, hi, how you doing?" Stuff like that because they're Vietnamese. So yeah, so we just sat there. My mom picked up a magazine. I was just on my phone, and then out of nowhere, oh, I found the hair. I found the hair. Okay, anyways, out of nowhere, the owner of the shop, asked my mom and I if we were Korean. They were like, "You Korean?" I was like, first of all, why the fuck would you ask if we're Korean? It's like asking a white person if they're white. Like, no duh, no dip. You know what I'm talking about? It's like, you can tell, obviously. And we're just there like, because it's so awkward. He just came out of nowhere and started saying, "Are you Korean?" And I was like, I don't know what you want me to say here. And so my mom was like, "Yeah, we are." My mom was trying to be all cool about it, and she was just like laughing along with it and everything. And out of nowhere, he went, kimchi, kimchi, stuff like that. Kimchi is a national food of Korea. We eat a lot of kimchi. I don't actually, at least. But he was all like kimchi. Started speaking Korean. He's like jing 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 jing, like ching chong, ching stuff like that. He was making fun of us right in front of our face. He was making fun of a customer at a nail salon. Why would you ever decide to do that ever in your life? That is just so rude, especially if you own a company, especially if you own a shop. Not a company, but a shop. It's like, do you want to lose customers for being racist? So, like I could have said a million things to this dude. Like I could have made fun of him. Like he was Vietnamese. Everyone in there was Vietnamese, except some people who were getting their nails done and their toes done and their waxing or whatever massage done. So, being the nice person I was just like laughing along with them, even though it was not funny at all. Um, so the lady that works there, like I think she was like the co-owner of the shop. It's a store, a shop. I don't even know what it's called. Okay, the nail shop, and this is really starting to look like her. And oh, her hair is actually blonde though. Yeah, let me get to blonde a little bit lighter. What's it called? Well, no, duds, Beyonce. Beyonce, honey, I guess. But yeah, so that was a bad first impression. I was already like, I want to get out of here. I can't even trust these people. And the lady was like, "Oh, I'm sorry for that and stuff." And she was like, "We can get your waxing done right now." So she took us to a back room. I was so excited because, like, forgetting all the other things that the manager actually said, we just kept like walking, and I was just like, I'm so excited to get my eyebrows done finally ever. Like I've never had it done before, and I'm so excited because like I finally thought that I was gonna get my eyebrows to be like all nice and perfect, and boy was I wrong. So I thought everything was gonna be smooth, like everything's gonna go fine, because the first thing she did was just get her strip of cloth ready, melted her honey. Uh, I hear pee. That's nasty as fuck, man. But I was just like, yeah, this is just kind of like nerve-wracking. I was really nervous to be honest because like I didn't want to like feel pain on my eyebrows, but I knew that I was gonna have to go through that anyways because like eyebrow waxing in general hurts. And so when she cleaned off my makeup, my eyebrow makeup, because I usually put like makeup on my eyebrows to shape them kind of in a way, because it was so hard for me to shape them because I had like no shape. It was like I had really thick eyebrows because my dad has thick eyebrows. I can't find honey, so I'm just gonna go with this. And so I was just like, okay, this is gonna hurt. And I actually liked my eyebrows. I just didn't want them to be so bushy and all over the place on my face. So I trusted her. I obviously didn't know how my eyebrows looked after she was done with the process, but during the process, she kept like ripping off the what is it, the cloth strip off my face. It hurt so bad. Like she didn't even rub it afterwards. She didn't even like ask me if I was okay. She didn't even put anything on it. I was just like, what is this lady doing? She's out of her mind. And like I stayed quiet. Wait, let me just tell you guys that before she started waxing, she um did not listen to my mom. My mom was telling her the exact shape that I wanted and the same shape that she wanted, because like whatever shape that my mom wants on my face is probably the best idea, because but I asked her like a little bit, like after my mom like told her what style that she wants my eyebrows to be, I told her that I want a little arch at the end because like that created a lot of shape for my eyebrows if I did get that. And she was like, I know, I understand, sweetie, and stuff like that. She was like, calm down. I was like, calm down. I was just asking you. Like I wasn't even like all I wasn't even like angry at her. I wasn't even, like I wasn't even freaking out. But like, and she got my eyebrows done and stuff like that, and she was like, okay, done. I trusted her so much that I was like, can you do my mustache too? Worst ever. That was just worst mistake. It hurts like shit, let me just tell you that. Waxing near your lips hurts so bad. Let me just tell you that. It hurts so bad. Let me just say. Oh my god, it was so painful. It was like someone literally putting a hot boiled water on your face. By the way, guys, I kind of say this afterwards because I knew that I was gonna talk a lot and just be like wasting so much time. But I'm gonna look up. I'm trying to see if I can find that Beyonce. And what the fuck, Beyonce, Beyonce. Oh, I can. Oh my god, guys, I cannot type. Okay. Um, and this hoe was like, "Tada, you're done." And it was so oh my gosh, she has it. So I was just like, it was so painful. It was a painful process, but I was just like quiet. I was just like, oh, okay, and um those feet need help. So she was like, like, what do you think about the eyebrows? So I looked in the mirror. This bitch literally got rid of all my eyebrows. They were so freaking thin. I couldn't even explain how angry I was at that moment. I was just like, did you really have to make it so thin? And it made me so pissed off. I was like, I did not want this. I did not even want this. And I wonder if I have tan nails. Do I? I don't. Well, I'm gonna have to go with those then. But it, I was just like, what the heck are you doing? Like, do you not see what she did to me? Did you not see like what kind of like waxing style you did on my face? I was so angry because that was not what I wanted, and she didn't listen to me. So I was like, whatever, you know. And hold on, tan earrings, and so that happened, and I looked in the mirror. I was just so shocked. I was just like, this. She made me ugly. She made me ugly. And I was just so pissed off. I didn't say anything to her because I'm not that kind of person who like judge her like right away like that. Even though I would have, I didn't. I'm just gonna search up everything Beyonce and see if everything pops up because so far everything has popped up. Look, and no, that's not what I wanted. And so I was already disappointed about that. My face was red, but I was just like, oh, it's probably just red because it's just I just got it waxed. I got home and guess what? My whole face was ripped the fuck off, man. It was ripped off my face. My skin was ripped off my face. I was so angry. I couldn't even go to school. I was crying. The next day I didn't go to school because I was crying. Like I didn't want people to look at me like that. I looked like I got into a fight with someone and they scratched my face up. That's what it looked like. Like at least make it look like I won the fight. You know what I'm talking about? Like it's like I was so angry. I didn't know what to say. And next day I didn't go to school. I went to the dermatologist and they gave me ointment that doesn't even work. Like it works like like it's shit. And yeah, I'm just gonna go with these earrings. They look fine. I mean, they don't look exactly like that, but whatever. And yeah, So basically, my mom like got the bills and stuff, and she told them to pay for it. The people who worked there, the lady who waxed my eyebrows. But anyways, that's what happened, and it sucks really badly. My eyebrow, thankfully, my skin healed. The scabs fell off yesterday, and I don't have any marks anymore left on my face. But let me just tell you guys, it was so painful. But anyways, I love you guys so much. This is my Beyonce look. I hope you guys liked it. I literally found everything so easily, and yeah, thank you guys so much for 500 something subscribers.
Check life in a state of